Yeah, I feel really good, actually. Always nice to win both matches. So, same tomorrow, double up tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be ready to go.
John Chidley Hill from the Canadian Press. You are in the singles tournament. You are the top seed that's left. Is that exciting or an advantage, knowing that there's maybe a clear path toward the final and maybe a title win?
I don't really think so because I feel like these days anybody can do well. I mean, even this match here, I think Benjic has won this tournament before. She plays really well on these faster, quicker hard courts this time around. And of course, I play Halep, who's a great champion. So, no, never easy. It's, I guess, nice to see I'm the highest seed, but I don't really think it means anything at this point.
Hi, Jessica. Ben from Matchpoint Canada. Congrats on the win. Sorry you can't see me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well done. You've actually never faced Simona Halep before in singles. What are some of the challenges she poses, and what kind of match are you expecting?
Yeah, I remember I almost played her last year in Cincinnati, and she actually pulled out, and I was kind of bummed because I really did want to play her. Haven't played her, practiced with her maybe once, like a long time ago, so there's definitely some unfamiliarity there. It'll be interesting. I'm sure we'll kind of be feeling each other out, but I mean, I'm sure she's seen me play a lot the last couple years. I've seen her play a lot, so we'll definitely have our strategies and try to execute them the best. But yeah, I'm excited to play her for the first time.
Chico Nashon from the Score. Jesse, you didn't start the year playing with Coco until I think February. It was your first tournament in Qatar. And your second tournament, you guys were able to make the finals of the French Open. How did this partnership kind of come together?
Yeah, so I was playing with Asia Muhammad, who also played here in singles. She's great, and we were playing doubles, but we weren't doing that great. And I was it was hard with the schedule because she's still playing singles, but she's ranked a little bit lower, and we weren't really at the same tournament. So we were having trouble kind of getting momentum of playing a lot of the same events. And so we said, okay, Australia. I was like, maybe Australia will be our last tournament, and I was actually going to start playing with Tamia Babos, who you guys probably remember. She's won a lot of Grand Slams, and so of course, Asia and I ended up winning a tournament before Australia. We were like, oh, of course, we're going to win a tournament before we kind of stop playing. And then we were in, Dubai, actually. And I played with Coco before, actually, I think last year in Montreal, maybe one other place. And we never did well, but we were like, we should do well. Like, we should complement each other, right? And so she was playing with Katie, and then I think Katie couldn't come, and Tamaya actually got hurt and had to pull out literally like the day before Dubai started. So we signed in there. Coco and I just signed in by chance, and then did the exact same thing in Doha, and then ended up winning Doha. And then we were like, oh, well, for the race, we might as well continue playing. And I guess it worked out because we've both been doing really well in singles, and we're pretty much playing the same schedule. And so we've been doing well ever since then. So that's definitely a goal, I think, to make year-end doubles and hopefully singles, both of us.
Just to follow up, like what makes her such a good doubles player? Compliments you
She's
as
just
well.
so. I mean, she likes playing with me because I hit the ball so hard and it's easy for her to move. I think what makes her. I mean, she can serve well, and she's just so athletic. Like I don't really have to do as much. Whenever I see the ball over there short, I'm like, oh, she's gonna get it. So I have to get ready. But she's just so athletic around the net, in the back of the court. Has a lot of good intangibles with her volleys, lobs, and a lot of her good gets. So I feel like just her overall all-around athletic ability makes her just really good in doubles. She has a great overhead, and I think I'm kind of more maybe set her up easier at the net, so it makes my job easy, and she says it makes her job easy. So I guess it works.
Will Bochuk with the Tennis Tribe. So I guess this is two parts, kind of. I'm curious. So far this year, you've had a lot of success in singles, and your ranking has risen a lot. Why do you continue to play doubles? Is it because it's just a lot of fun, or is it because you feel like it helps your singles game, or maybe both?
Yeah.
And then I know it's a long way away, but looking into 2023, do you think you'll continue to do that alongside your singles career?
I guess it depends on how I'm feeling health-wise, but I always just love playing doubles because I love to play tennis. I like to compete. I think it helps the weeks, especially if you lose or you lose early. You still have a doubles match where I feel like you can bounce back and you get right back into that competitive mode. A lot of pressure points, a lot of intangibles you can work on if you're working on something, serve, return, volleys, whatever it is. And so for me, I think it helps a lot. I really don't think it takes that much energy. I think maybe sometimes it's just waiting around to play if you're doubled up. But honestly, I think it's just because I like to play. It's fun. I like to win. It's another chance to win, right? So even last week, I won DC doubles, and I felt like that gave me confidence coming in here for singles because I felt like, we saved some match points. We were in pressure situations, and we're able to win. And I think that helped singles and doubles this week. So I enjoy it. I think it helps. I would like to still play doubles next year as well. So we'll see.
Hi, Diane Sauvé from CBC Sports in Montreal. I just want to know what do you like in the way you play this week?
What do I like in the way that I play? Well,
Yeah.
I thought, I don't know, I didn't have a ton of matches coming into here. Obviously, DC, like I said, the doubles, winning the title there helped. But I think, I don't know, I think I just competed really well this week. I mean, today I played pretty solid. I played smart. Yesterday against Georgie, I just competed. I mean, there was nothing else, especially with someone like her where she can just hit you off the court at any second. Sometimes that's really all it is trying to be in there every single point. Saved a match point too. So it was definitely all mental yesterday. But today I think I just played smart, and I think I'm just doing a good job this week of figuring out each match as it comes along. Sometimes you don't know what you're going to have to do, but you have to figure it out while you're out there, and I think I've been doing that well.
Serena's playing Raducanu in Cincinnati. As a player, as players, how interested in that are you, and how would you analyze that matchup?
Oh, that's a nice popcorn match, I guess, for everyone. Yeah, I don't know. Serena hasn't been playing that much. Emma at least got a little momentum in DC, lost a tough match to Georgie here. But, again, Georgie can just be on as well. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm sure it's kind of cool for her. At least she gets to play Serena if, Serena isn't going to play after the U.S. Open. So that'll be exciting. And it'll be, I guess, I don't know, Serena's kind of on her way out. And Emma's, already won a slam, but, still on her way in. And it'll just be kind of cool to see the two of them out there.
And tennis.com. You've been having a pretty good season, and you've had a few big weeks here and there, like the final of Madrid. Is it a big goal to try to get that first title of the season, or are you kind of concentrating more on just being consistent week to week?
No, of course, I always want to win the tournament. Consistency is nice. Putting myself in position to get that title, of course, I always want to do, and sometimes that takes a couple matches, but of course, I always want to win the tournament. I always want to go in winning the tournament, but it's hard. It's so many matches, so many things can happen and change. So it's really day by day. But yeah, of course, I'm happy to be able to put myself in a semifinal position where I have a chance to get the trophy, and that's obviously the main goal. But I still have to win tomorrow. So I'm happy with my consistency, though. I think that's one of my strengths, obviously, the last couple of years is being very consistent. And I think as long as I'm consistent, I'm going to keep putting myself in good situations to win.
Do you sort of feel like that consistent level you have, is it enough to win sort of a title like this week? Or do you have to do something special during the week?
You don't really, you hope that one match you play really, really well is the final, or if you get to the final. And you hope you just have that kind of lights out match, or maybe everything was going well. And sometimes maybe that's not what happens. But I think I can be consistent and still win a title. But of course, it would be nice if something special did happen and it helped me win the title. Of course, that would be nice. But it just depends.
Max Gao, National Bank Open. Jessica, I think you played Serena actually in the last final that she played in Auckland. So I want to ask you what you really remember from that match and what you really make of the legacy that she's left on this sport, because everyone is really in awe of everything that she's accomplished. So what do you remember from the match? And again, what do you think she has really left on the sport?
Yeah, that final was actually really cool because not a lot of people can say they played her in a final. I know she was also trying to play tournaments, get matches. It was her first title as a mom, so I know it was really special. I know her daughter was there with her, and it was pretty cool to see them that week. But yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for me was I haven't even practiced. I practiced with her once after that, but that was the first time I really even hit with her, practice, whatever. And I guess just feeling her presence, just the power that she has, you can definitely feel it on the other side of the court. And that was something that was different than other players. But yeah, I mean, it was a cool experience. And I think everyone's in awe of what she's done. And it's kind of sad, I guess, to see it sort of come to an end. But, there's not much else I can say. I think everything she's done kind of speaks for itself.
Hey, Jessica, Hanlon Walsh with the Tennis Tribe. So you've won 3 doubles titles this year with 3 different partners. What about your doubles game makes you, so versatile to be able to find success with a bunch of different partners on the court?
Yeah, it was weird. When I won with Erin last week, I was thinking that. I was like, wow, I've won 3 titles with 3 different people. I guess that's a good thing, but or just pick good partners. I don't know. But no, I think I don't know. I return well. I think that helps. I do have good hands, and I think I'm quick at the net and I have good volleys, but I'm always working on trying to be more aggressive because sometimes I kind of like the more defensive volleys where I just like to react instead of kind of closing the net. So that's something I'm always trying to work on. But I think my hands are good and I return pretty well, and I usually serve pretty well in doubles too. And I think I see the court, and as I played more and more, yeah, you see the openings, you see what to do, and I like it too because I get to strategize of who to serve to and the different set plays, and there's a little more strategy, I feel like, where you can kind of control more with, playing I formation or Australian or whatever you're doing than in singles. And I think I'm good at picking up on stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that helps. Thank you.